Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is gonna kind of be a hard one to film for me. It's gonna be kind of hard for me to talk about, but it's something that is going on right now with me and also Moo, as you guys can see by the title. And I feel like it's an important video to make. I think that this is something that anyone who owns a hamster may go through, so I hope that this video is helpful to you guys. So I guess first I'll just start off by stating the obvious. Moo is getting older. She is almost 2 years old. March the 1st of next year, I will have had her 2 years solid, meaning she will be about 2 years and 3 months old if I'm lucky enough to have her till then. I'm sure you guys know 2 years is really good for a hamster. That is when they are considered elderly, very old, and typically they don't usually live much further past that. This is a very sad reality. It's something that I've been trying to come to terms with for about the past year. I think about it all the time. It's something that I think about every single day. It never leaves my mind. I'm not gonna cry. You're not gonna cry. You're not. So that's a reality of owning hamsters that I'm not gonna go into and talk about anymore because I don't think I can. This video is very hard to film. I've been dreading filming this all week. Okay. I wanted to film this video as professionally as possible and just give you guys the straight up truth, which is Moo is getting older and she doesn't get around as well as she used to. The fact is that Moo is almost 2. So if you guys are familiar with hamsters, when they get older, they can sometimes become really wobbly and uneasy on their feet. The past few months, I've noticed that Moo has started to be really clumsy. She's very uneasy on her feet and she has a really hard time balancing herself. I've noticed this a lot in the past, probably about 3 to 4 weeks. It is increasing, you know, obviously I can tell she is almost 2, this is to be expected, but it's really hard to watch and it's hard to see her struggle to get around. This is very common in older hamsters. It is just a part of life and I understand that. And it is a part of hamsters growing older, but that doesn't, you know, make it any easier to see and it doesn't make it any easier for me to witness. Now, she's healthy and she's happy. She still runs on her wheel, not as much as she used to. She does get on there every night and she'll do a few spins and then she'll hop back off. It is very noticeable that she is obviously aging. I have been thinking long and hard. I've been talking to my friends. I've been doing research and I made the decision this week to take Moo out of her 40-gallon breeder and put her in a 20-gallon long. A 20-gallon long tank is 360 square inches. It is the old US minimum for a hamster. It is no longer acceptable as a permanent housing for a hamster, especially a new hamster, a young hamster, a hamster you just get. They really do need a lot of room. Moo has always needed a 40-gallon breeder. She loved her 40-gallon breeder. She would run all over it, 5 miles a night. She loved it. So this video in no way, shape, or form is encouraging anyone to go out and get their hamster and put it in a 20-gallon breeder if that hamster is not showing signs of aging or anything like that. 450 square inches is still the minimum for a hamster, and I want to make that very clear. In no way, shape, or form is this video encouraging anyone to get a 20-gallon long. Obviously, 20-gallon longs are much better than critter trails. I would never put Moo in a critter trail, but I do want to make it very clear that a 40-gallon breeder is a perfect tank for a hamster. However, because Moo is becoming older, she is wobbly. She does struggle to get around a little more now than she ever has in the past. I can honestly say that I've seen a lot of improvements in her behavior, in her energy, and also her ease of getting around. So I have no doubts that this was the right decision for Moo, and this is the right decision for her from now until the end of her life. If you guys follow me on my Instagram account, then you've probably seen that I have been spending a lot of time with her, especially the last week or so. Since I put her in the 20-gallon long, I have been able to observe her so much better. Every day I give Moo a health check, and this is something that I've done for a really long time. But you know, when she was younger, I felt better about only doing it once every 2 to 3 days. You know, like I wouldn't worry about it as much. But now that she's nearing 2, I do make it a point to go in her tank and check on her every single night. And I guess that's the last reason, and obviously the least important reason of why I am feeling more comfortable moving her to the 20-gallon long as opposed to keeping her in the 40-gallon breeder in her elderly age. When she was in the 40-gallon, you know, I come in here every night to do her health check, you know, to make sure she's okay, and I can't tell you in any plainer terms how much anxiety I get checking on her and just trying to locate her. Moos sleeps very hard and she sleeps a lot, so there would be days where I never see her out, and so I really need to make sure she's okay. You know, I can't go to sleep if I don't. I can't sleep not knowing that I haven't checked on her. The anxiety that I feel trying to locate her in the 40-gallon breeder, sometimes it's too much, and you know, I'll have Patrick come and do it for me because I'm scared. So this video is hard, but it's the truth, and in a nutshell, 450 square inches is the minimum tank size for a hamster. Please do not keep them in a 20-gallon long if your hamster is not elderly, having trouble getting around, or sleeping so many hours in the day that they really may not need 450 square inches if they're not very active due to their old age. Obviously, this is a personal decision that I can already tell you. Moo's been in there for almost a week now, and she's much more active. I've actually seen her out every single night. I'm able to check on her much easier. I'm able to monitor her much more closely, and she's not struggling as bad to get around to her food bowls and her wheel and her water and things, and that's really important to me. I do think that this is what's best for Moo right now in her life. Okay, so I think that's everything that I wanted to cover. No worries, Moo is still doing really well, and I don't mean to bring anyone down with this video, but this video is the reality of owning a hamster, and I just wanted to be as honest as possible with you guys because I love Moo with all my heart. She's truly one of a kind. I just want to do the best that I can for her to make her life as easy as possible in her old age. So that is why we're going to be setting up this 20-gallon long tank for an elderly hamster. I hope you guys enjoy the video. There she is. There's my beautiful girl. You're so beautiful. You are so beautiful. Say we're doing good. We're just a little old lady. Such a good girl. You're such a good girl. You're such a good girl. Yes. Everybody loves you, Momo. Everybody loves you, Momo. I also want to say really quickly while I'm not crying and I'm about to set it up, as you can see, this isn't something that I want to do. I wish this wasn't happening. I wish that she was young forever, but I do feel like this is necessary, and I just want to make that very clear. I think this is what's best for her, and so I do hope that you all understand that and respect my decision. So Patrick just brought me in a piece of plywood really quickly, and so I have the plywood here, and then I put a blanket over there. When hamsters get older, they can sometimes get cold, and obviously winter is coming, and while it's really warm in here, but it's always nice to have extra warmth, so I do have a thick Halloween blanket underneath her tank as well. Yeah, now we're gonna set it up. Obviously, I bought this bag of bedding. It's really huge. Before I knew that I was gonna have to do this for Moo, I didn't really realize until the past week or so how bad her wobbling has gotten and how unsteady she's been. So we're gonna have a ton of bedding. This will probably last me a couple of cage cleans, but we're gonna go in and use the big bag. It's fine. And it is just the white Clean and Cozy. All right, so this is about 1/3 of the bag. So we're just gonna spread this around. I'm gonna make it deep, but not too deep to where it's really hard for her to walk in, but I do want her to still be able to tunnel because she loves tunneling, and I know that she really enjoys making tunnels. All right, I think that's pretty good. We can always add more if I think that she can handle more, or if I think it's not deep enough, we can always add more later. We'll see what it looks like once everything gets in here. Next is her 6.5-inch silent spinner. All right, that fit in there well. Then we have her little pumpkin hide. I am gonna be giving her all of the hides that she's loved because I wanna keep her as comfortable as possible. her strawberry hide. And then her little brown igloo, which she loves, and she's always loved this little igloo. It does have some old bedding in it, as does these two. Next, we have her chews. We have her alligator, which she has still been munching on, and her food bowl, as well as her little cow chew, which she has not nibbled on, but she loves to drag it around the enclosure. I'll find it all over. I find it inside of hides. She just loves to carry it around, so I'm gonna put her little cow in there. And her alligator. So a couple of treats I've been giving Moo recently that she's been loving is the Simply Nibbles, as well as this natural strawberry sticks. I just take a crumble of the strawberry stick and I put it in her food bowl. And then I just take one of these little, I call them pillows. They're apple pillows is what I call them. I just take one of these and I put it in her food bowl. Now she doesn't eat the outside of it. She'll just eat everything that's inside of it, but she really loves them. And that is Moo Moo's food. That's pretty much everything that I've been feeding her, probably for the last 2 or 3 weeks, and she's been loving this combination. Moo doesn't have a hard time chewing hard food at all. If your hamster does have a hard time chewing hard food, you will need to adjust the diet accordingly, but so far Moo's doing really good and she still eats almost everything in her bowl, so this is what it looks like. All your hides are the same, boo-boo. Good girl. Good girl. She'll probably sleep in the igloo. She loves that igloo. My sweet little old lady. She found the food bowl in true Moo Moo fashion. Fill it up, honey. You enjoy those treats. You're such a good girl, Momo. Alright, say bye-bye. Say we're gonna probably go to sleep soon, after we're done eating more. Alright guys, that is it for this elderly hamster tank setup. It's very simple, but Moo Moo will love it. I will definitely keep you guys updated if anything changes with her at all, or if I decide to go back to the bigger tank or anything, but I think this tank is gonna work really well for her. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. I am sorry if I made anyone sad. That was not my intention. I tried to make this video as helpful as possible, but it's a really sensitive topic for me. So if you want more videos on hamsters in their elderly stages, Erin's Animals has a lot more videos on it, and she is much less emotional than I am. So her videos are great. If you need help with that, I will link her channel down in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will see you guys next time. Be kind. Bye.